Okay, apparently, that probably got cut off too. Well, apparently, I rewatched the first part that just abruptly ended, and it cut off me saying, "What's up, gamers?" That's what I was saying. Like, my friend wanted me to say that too. So, what's up, gamers? Anyway, yeah, my camera ran out of memory. Sorry. Where was I? So yeah, at the end of the neutral run, I'm just gonna get right back into it. At the end of the neutral run, Asriel, you beat Asriel in a fight, right? And Asriel begs you to kill him. He's like, "Please kill me. I don't want to I don't want to take your soul. I don't want to, do whatever. Just leave. Like, leave the underground. I don't want your soul to be like taken, and I don't want the barrier to be destroyed, and I don't want every single monster to meet my mother's fate." So there's Asriel and Chara. They would rather die than let the monsters free. But the rest of the monsters are so caught up in their own they're so caught up in their own idealism, I guess, that they're like they will do anything to get free. They will slaughter an innocent child if it means that they can break the barrier and get free. And they believe that they can. They believe in themselves that much. So yeah, Asriel, I'm not sure if he destroy the mercy button like Asgore does, but and I'm sure at the end of the true pacifist run, Chara will come back and just absolutely give Asriel so much shit for all of the stuff he did. Like, you got cold feet, and then you disrupted the termination extraction process, and then you promoted Metaton to the Royal Guard captain, and then you made naps with the Royal Scientist, and then you didn't cross the barrier with one of the souls and get another soul because he's scared of dying. Obviously, you did all this shit. You're a horrible leader. I hate you. You're probably thinking like, why would you do that to Asriel? Why would you make him such like a dislikable character? I'm not. The thing is, the thing about Asriel in canon Undertale is that there's lots of people who say like hashtag Asriel did nothing wrong, and that is true. Like, he didn't technically do anything wrong. He's innocent. But I kind of wanted to see. I thought it would be very interesting to make him sort of like responsible for everything bad that's happening in the underground, because Asriel in this AU isn't doing anything out of like malice. He's not doing this because like, oh, I want to mess up those monsters. I hate them. No, every single mistake he's made in this AU, he did it with good intentions. He chickened out of the suicide plan because he didn't want to commit suicide. He didn't want Chara to die either. He barged into the room because he didn't want Chara to die. He promoted Metaton because he thought it was a good idea. If he thought it'd be in the monster's best interests. And same thing with Napstablook, same thing, and then not crossing the barrier. That's the same mistake Asgore made. Is it bad to act in your own self-interest and not die and leave the monsters like without a king, right? Asriel does a lot of stuff wrong in this AU, but I don't think you could really blame him for it. Anyway, so I think that's all the characters went over. Did I skip anybody? Asriel, Chara, Asgore and Gaster, Toriel, Undyne, Alphys, Sans, Pyrus, Metaton, Nope. So yeah, that's all of them, I think. So yeah, that's my AU. Those are the ideas I have for it so far. I don't think there's anything I really left out. So yeah, I think the most interesting part of the AU is that split between Asriel and Chara and like the rest of the underground. But Frisk falling into the underground is sort of like a reality check for both parties. Asriel and Chara, if you're on a pacifist run, of course, Asriel and Chara, they when they see Frisk, sparing people and being merciful and kind, they're like, oh, maybe humans aren't so bad after all. Maybe if that barrier shatters, maybe times have changed since the last time the barrier was crossed. Maybe humans are less savage. Meanwhile, Frisk literally just waltzing through the underground and going toe to toe with powerhouses like Metaton and Papyrus and all that. Like, the public for so long has believed that Metaton is this god amongst men. He is a human killer. He is made to kill humans. Any human that goes up to him shredded will die instantly. They see, probably on television too, Metaton getting defeated by this kid, this child, and they're like, oh, maybe, holy crap, but were we mistaken this whole time? So they kind of lose that sort of militarism and like fervent desire to like, oh, we are the best, we can break out, we can do anything. So they kind of get a reality check that way. And the pacifist run will just be like finding a middle ground where we're going to break the barrier and we're going to peacefully coexist with humans. There's not going to be another war at all. Like, that's what is on everyone's mind. So that's the pacifist run. On the neutral run, I'm pretty sure it's going to be really, really, really ugly because, the monsters will realize we were right about humans. They are terrifying. They killed a bunch of us, and all the new short endings are probably going to be really depressing. And then the genocide run, I haven't really thought about that one either. I haven't really thought about the details of that. But oh yeah, some miscellaneous stuff. I think um, you defeat Mettaton because he's prideful and he boasts too much during your fight, and it lets Frisk take him down or whatever, standard stuff. But also Monster Kid tries to stop you, and they have the Royal Guard outfit and everything, but they don't have arms, so it doesn't end well for them, and they almost end up dying, and that's kind of a wake up call to Mettaton, like, oh, this is this is a really bad idea. So yeah, I think that's it. So yeah, in a nutshell, this AU is yet another swap AU, Yarsaw, yet another role swap AU, yet another role swap AU, Yarsaw. It's a Yarsaw, and in Yarsaw, Azrael is Asgore, is Chara is Toriel, is Azrael, and then Napstablook is Alphys, is Napstablook is Alphys, is Papyrus, is Mettaton, is Undyne, is Sans, is Napstablook. Yeah. And then, yeah, so the setting has changed, the swaps are explained, and the characters are thrust into these new scenarios which they are not familiar with. So yeah, that's the ideas I have so far. I don't really know where I'm gonna go with this. I can't animate. I don't know how to draw. If people could draw fan art for this, that'd be awesome. But I'm not asking, and I don't really know how to make music yet. But if I do learn, then maybe I'll make themes for these characters. I don't know. But yeah, that's my idea. Let me know what you think if you watched this far. So yeah. Sorry about it being split into 2 parts, by the way. I don't know. I didn't allot enough memory. Sorry. So yeah, bye.